All right, welcome back, folks. I'm Jake Ellenbogen. Unfortunately, I'm here to talk about something I really was hoping I wasn't going to have to talk about. And it's not to say that it's definitely going to happen, yes or no. But the Rams and the Vikings game, which is slated to be at SoFi Stadium on Monday night, is in a little bit of a flux here. The NFL is currently monitoring the situation, and we did find out, according to the NFL, if they chose to move the game due to air quality, because right now it's bad. And, I'm going to get into all that stuff afterwards. But, that would end up being Arizona, State Farm Stadium. So the Arizona Cardinals Stadium would be the location. Obviously, that puts a huge damper on, I think, just a lot of people in general that I think, while everything is going on, the resounding, kind of pushback here from Rams fans on Twitter is that they want this game to happen. They want, this team to play for LA. And I get it. I mean, this is, they went through this in 2018. And, the Rams had the 54-51 game against, the Kansas City Chiefs in a game that was supposed to be at, Azteca Stadium in Mexico City. But, I do think that it is important to focus on what is the most important here. And, as much as I love football and I cover it and it's, my life, at the same time, these lives, these firefighters, these civilians are more important. These pets, can't forget about the pets. These people are more important. So the reality is I'm not too focused on that now. It's kind of put a damper, on my channel, just kind of how I wanted to approach this. And, it was really hard to watch because, I was just out there in November and just, tons of hospitality at the Rams tailgate and have plenty of friends. And, seeing these people go through this and seeing you guys go through this, it's really upsetting to me. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say there. Phoenix is the destination, in Arizona. And this would not be played in Las Vegas. I know a lot of people thought they could go with the Vegas route. But there's that. If the fire gets too close to the venue, or the air quality isn't good enough on Monday, good enough getting closer to Monday, they may decide to pull this thing and go to Arizona. And right now, the Rams, multiple ticket, opportunities, multiple ticket places are pushing the idea like, look, this is going to be a 85 to 90% Rams fan forecast. So it would be a significant punch in the gut because I'm not sure how they distribute those tickets. And in addition to that, just because someone may be choosing to go to SoFi Stadium on Monday currently doesn't mean necessarily they're going to be willing to fly out or drive out to Arizona, right? So that could play into this, right? If we're talking just from a football standpoint, not being able to get that home field advantage in a sense. I mean, I think they'd still have it because it is on the West Coast, but it's unfortunate. So obviously, this isn't a guarantee that this is going to happen. This is just the NFL saying this is what is going to happen if we have to move it. I like that we already know where that would be, and I don't have any issue with that. I know some Vikings fans were, making jokes on Twitter about moving to Minnesota. That was never in the cards. That would never happen. So, yeah, I think Arizona makes a lot of sense, and obviously, if they have to do that, they have to do that. But there's a lot of stuff going on currently in LA, and I'm planning on doing a charity stream. I was trying to decide how I wanted to go about this. I have a good platform, big platform, and I want to help, any way I can. And I thought of the charity stream idea. Now, currently, I am waiting here on, what we're going to do with this because I created the fundraiser. I wanted to donate to the Los Angeles Fire Department Fund. And right now, YouTube doesn't have them as an option. So I submitted a request, to have that nonprofit in there. I'm going to wait until I hear back from them. I've been feverishly trying to get their attention. But, without kind of getting too much into that, because we don't have enough, details on that, I also want to point out, the Pasadena Humane Society. For those of you who love animals, you love pets, and you have one, definitely consider, if you can, donating, only if you can, donating to the Pasadena Humane Society, because they are taking in displaced animals right now overnight, and it's bad. It's over 300 displaced animals, according to @BalaParantis on Twitter. And they're starting to receive some significant burns and injuries. So any amount is going to help. This is, really, really tough, obviously, for humans, but to have, animals and pets going through this is really tough. So, big shout out there to @BalaParantis for putting that out there. Also, @Brittany_Betts is putting this out there. Just left the Pasadena Convention Center. There are hundreds of people currently without essentials. Please blast this as they are in dire need. So basically, the place to drop off supplies, the Pasadena Convention Center, is taking them directly. So you can do that over there. I mean, anything from socks, pillows, blankets, shoes, toiletries, anything like that. That can help people out. So obviously, there are a lot of different organizations to donate to. The LAFD Foundation is the one that I do want to have the charity stream for, so I'm still waiting on that. It's currently under review. The reason being, and I don't want to get too into that realm here, but to make a long story short, the mayor defunded the Los Angeles Fire Department Fire Department defunded the Los Angeles Fire Department. Huge cuts in budget, and I don't know how something like that could happen. I really don't, knowing what LA has dealt with in the past with fires. And I'm not trying to get into all that political nonsense, but my point is, instead of sitting here and pointing the finger at the mayor, we can actually do something about it and donate to the LA Fire Department, because they had that budget cut. And I feel like, we can help them out just a little bit. If everybody donates just something, even if you can't, if you share it, it could go a long way. So, not really the videos I'm used to doing here. This is very different, and I'm not, used to being in this position. So, if I'm speaking out of turn or whatever, I understand some people may feel certain ways about this, but all I'm saying is that, these people need help. There are some awesome people in the Rams community that are trying to help. There are great people in LA that are trying to help, the less fortunate. Again, my heart, my prayers, my thoughts go out to everybody affected. I've seen video after video, and it is so depressing. I am literally holding back tears, whether you realize it or not. I'm a very emotional person. I just don't show it on camera. But I am, I'm very, it hurts. It hurts to see, all of Pacific Palisades, seeing that. Again, obviously, family friend that, lives there. And, I know people that are in that area, and then the hills, and all these different fires popping up, Studio City. I've been to all these places. It hurts to see, and I'm just hoping that they can get this thing nipped in the bud as soon as possible, and limit as many casualties and injuries and damages as they can, because right now they are fighting a battle against a ravaging flame that will not go away. And it's kind of all over the place. These fires popping up, I'm not even going to get into, so I just feel like there's something off there. I do feel like there's some arsonists going on, but that's neither here nor there. The point being is that I want everybody to be safe. I want everyone to, have, kind of the idea of what's going on, and have access to anything they need. So, that's why I'm using this platform for that. If you do have anything that you would like to drop and share, put a link. You should be able to put links in the description, or excuse me, the comment section below. But yeah, I'm in any event. That's that. Okay. Again, bare bones video. I'm not even going to edit this thing. I'm just going to throw it right up. This sucks. This really does. And just, if you're the fortunate person, try and find a way to do something and take advantage of the fact that you are fortunate. You're in a position that you can help somebody that cannot. So we have to all, work together here. This is a community effort. I built this community on YouTube, and if I'm not using, a big platform of 28,000 plus subscribers, for good, if I'm not using that, to help in a crisis like this, then why am I even having it? Right. So, that's the cool thing about having this. I do have the opportunity at least to kind of put some light on these. Because I had a lot of people reaching out like, hey, who do I donate to? Where do I donate? I was wondering the same thing. I did some research. I came away with those, and there's a lot more, the Southern California Fire Relief, there's a lot more out there. The Los Angeles Fire Foundation. I think that's the same one, Fire Department Foundation. So definitely, if you can donate, if you can't, share. That's got to be the rule of thumb, because it's understandable. People, not everybody is in a great position to be able to actually donate money, and that's understandable. But everyone, because it takes literally no time and it takes no money, can share anything that will benefit others. So that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you guys hearing me out. I was asked to make this video by quite a few people like, hey, where would they go if this game gets pushed back? It would be Arizona. But let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope things get back to, well, not back to normal, but let's hope things get better, and, we'll go from there. But again, my heart, my prayers, my thoughts, all of that, are with everyone affected by this. And let's see if we can do something to help. Again, I'm going to really try and get this stream going. If YouTube can't help me out, we'll find other ways to do, kind of a fundraiser stream. Because I do want to help. But that's all I got for you guys. You guys take care. Stay safe, 100%. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys soon. Later, folks.